So I'm happy tonight. I'm not worried about anything. I'm not fearing any man. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord.
As we commemorate Martin Luther King Day, it's important to remember that we can share in the same vigor, in the same zeal, in the same sense of immediacy and need for change without resorting to violence, without resorting to division or derision or putting one people above another.
When we walk from here to campus, are you going to act tomorrow? Are you going to act in 4 days? Are you going to act a week from now?
Yeah. Dr. King's message, I hope, reminds us that times can be tough, and if we work together, bring all of our energy and our passion and our intelligence together, that we could make a difference, that it can be better. And it has been, and it has worked, but we gotta believe.
People, I think, feel that they are now empowered in different ways, in some ways negatively, and in other ways very positively. But more than ever before, I think this is the time when we need to come together as a country.
In a way, all of us are saying by our presence here that we are unyielding in our expectation, that we refuse to stand silently, that we value justice more than comfort, that we will tirelessly, ceaselessly, breathlessly work for justice in our neighborhoods, our cities, our campuses, our country, and in our lifetime.
And we want the same thing for everyone, to be able to take care of our families, to be able to have the opportunities to do what we want to do without worrying about, do I look the right way?
And I think part of it is being open and having an honest discussion and caring about one another. I think that's one of our community values, is that people of Fort Collins, and they care about each other. They're passionate about our community. And I think what we do is we continue to focus on working with each other and being a community.
It is my hope for our community and communities everywhere that justice happens for all now. And that can only happen when we, 1, acknowledge the injustices, and 2, continue to do something about the people who have been marginalized.
It's all about our diversity. That's what it's all about.
I'm just looking for a more open conversation about race and social justice as a whole. I feel a sense of pride and connection to my roots and community because my grandmother marched in Washington, D.C. in the original march. I'm continuing that work and showing up to kind of show that the new generation is still here to address those issues.
We shall live in peace. We shall live in peace.
Time for justice has always been, and it remains now. But the simple fact is this: only we can make that happen. Only when we look past our preoccupations, look each other in the eye, and say, enough.
To rise from the dark and desolate valley of segregation to the sunlit path of racial justice. Now is the time to lift our nation from the quicksands of racial injustice to the solid rock of brotherhood. Now is the time.